Reddit r/NoSleep. They're back. The broadcast on the TV read they're back. 1 hour. I looked to my twin sister Jaime. She was just as confused as I was. My parents shot up, already started gathering supplies. What the hell? Did they know something I didn't? I jokingly thought to myself, is this some kind of boomer thing I don't understand? I tried to talk to them. They were not interested in explaining, too busy grabbing food and water. I've never seen my mom run before, but damn was she fast. She ran all throughout the house grabbing whatever she could. My dad, a man who never showed his emotions before, was visibly scared. I asked what was going on. Is everything okay? He told shut up, grab whatever I could from my room I could handle, and bring it to the basement. I grabbed what I could. My laptop, phone, chargers, blankets, pillows, and my purse. My parents already had their mattress halfway down the stairs. Whatever we were preparing for, it would be for a long time. Our basement wasn't very large, and kind of half-assed furnished. It had an old couch from our previous house, a TV, and some beanbag chairs. Luckily, a bathroom too. My sister and I followed as my parents did, and grabbed my mattress as well. What felt like 5 minutes, it had already been 55 minutes. My dad took a last look around the house, and walked back downstairs. Jaime, my mother, and I sat on the couch in anticipation. He put a large metal rod on the door, as to block things, I guess. He looked satisfied. He walked over, gave each of us a hug and told us that he loved us. The TV flashed, do not go outside. Do not interact with anyone outside. If you have not yet, seek shelter immediately. I begged my parents for an answer now. My mom sighed. I really hoped this would never happen again, at least in our lifetime. I don't know how long for, but it might be a while. There are things that will be outside. They're not us. They look like us, they act like us, but they are not us. My dad chimes in. These creatures. They pretend to be us. They feed on us, trying to take our place. Thank God we are more prepared now. We are safe down here, and must wait for the broadcast to tell us they have left. Last time it lasted 2 weeks, hopefully it will be shorter this time. I have never heard of this before, I haven't even learned about it in school. Why are we just hearing about it now? My mom exclaimed, we should get some sleep. It's late, you both know everything now. I laid in my bed with my sister next to me. Too exhausted to even play my nightly game of solitaire. I woke up from my 8 AM alarm, I was supposed to go to class today. Never mind that I guess. I looked out at the very small window we had. It looked like a nice day out. I wanted to go outside so bad. My neighbors were out, passing around a football, children playing as well. I heard my family talking outside. I almost called out for them. I turned around and looked at my real family sleeping on the floor. I realized what was going on now. They're here now. The creatures, attempting to be us. The TV was still flashing with the same message. I looked outside once again, and got a closer look at my family. They did look like us, but something was off. Their limbs slightly stretched longer than they should be, the faces slightly distorted, the skin almost a whitish hue. You would think if they are trying to impersonate us, they could have done a better job. Then, I heard my doorbell go off. Someone is trying to get in, and it is not us. I think they know we're hiding in here. It started off with the doorbell. My last glimmer of hope that maybe it was someone trying to seek refuge. No, that's impossible. Anyone who had been left outside was surely dead now. That made me so sad to think about. What about my family and friends who couldn't make it back in time? The local old homeless man, I hope he's okay. Are there fake animals impersonating the real ones? A few people commented this has happened in their town before. Totally covered up by the government. I desperately tried to find any information on this. Nothing. Absolutely nothing on this. Must have really been covered up well. This is America, why would they do this to us? Isn't there like free speech and freedom of the press? To be honest, I never gave a shit about history in high school. Now more than ever I wish I paid attention. Maybe I could have been able to find something more, but, away from my depressing thoughts and back to the real world. At least what I thought was. My sister was beyond devastated. I think she was taking this the hardest. I didn't tell her I saw her impersonator outside. She was glued to her phone, trying to contact anyone. More importantly, her boyfriend. Oh shit. No one answered. After the doorbell, my dad got an alert on his phone. The Ring doorbell video camera, we could see what was trying to communicate with us now. That camera got me caught trying to sneak a boy in the house when my parents were away, but damn, I'm so grateful for it now. What I saw outside, I hope I never see again. It was worse than any other nightmare or sleep paralysis. It was my sister's boyfriend, Kevin. He began to speak into the camera. Please baby, it's me. Help me. I'm alone. I'm scared. Although it wasn't him. He didn't look right. He was always known to be on the thicker side, kind of short, and tan skin. This creature, it's like it didn't even try. Kevin was now 6'2 feet tall. A huge difference from his usual 5'6. Also ridiculously skinny, practically skin and bones. His body was ghastly white. The only thing that was the same color he usually was his face. I think the creature ripped off human Kevin's face and wore it as a mask. It was grotesque. The skin still bloody. My poor sister. She begged so hard. So hard for us to let him in. She cried, please. One person won't hurt. We can't leave someone stranded out there. We have enough food and water. My dad exclaimed, sadly but sternly, absolutely not. Can't you see it's not him? Does he look normal to you? She took a closer look. Looking at the creature. Who killed her boyfriend, and tried to enter the house. Wearing his skin. She ran to the bathroom. I think she threw up. She didn't come out for a while. My mom looked, and cried. She loved Kevin. We stayed quiet for so long. Hoping it would give up and leave. Eventually, it did. I have a feeling it will be back, and definitely more aggressive. It knows. I looked out the window again. I couldn't help myself. My family still outside. They looked even more different than the first time. The skin. Peeling, almost crumbling off. I saw a chunk of skin just slide off, like a mudslide. I didn't see my fake neighbors either. Did they kill the real them, and leave? Just pools of blood outside. Maybe some real humans fought back. Or maybe it was just the real humans dying. I swear to God, something looked back at me. Turns out, I was right. After that night, they became increasingly more aggressive. I woke up early the next day. Tapping. I heard constant tapping. Sounded like on glass? I didn't know where it was coming from. I couldn't stop myself, and checked the window. This is the part where I almost shit myself. It was me. I saw my skin, hair, teeth. All on a creature outside. But if I had been thrown in a pit of acid, or something. The imitation creature looked back at me. The skin almost sliding off, large chunks of hair missing, no fingernails. A large, jagged smile met my gaze. Like a hungry, rabid animal. It cocked its head to an unnatural degree, and stared into my soul. Its eyes widened, as to see me better. But she, or it, looks just like me. I already got big ass eyes, so I know damn well she could see me. No longer was she tapping. She scrapped at the window. Leaving bloody fingerprints as she went. I froze in fear. What the hell? She knows I'm here. How long till it tries to break in? At what point does she become a desperate animal, clawing her way in? Seeing yourself as a decaying creature is not pleasant. As the others, my body was modified too. Also skin and bones, just like Kevin. Which makes me think it's happening to all of them. Are they all deteriorating? I saw her in the daytime. I honestly don't know what's worse. Seeing her in the day, as I did, or seeing that at night. I saw everything though. Maybe in the dark I could have been spared a few details. They are getting aggressive, angrier, and more intense. I think they killed a good portion of the humans who were left defenseless. I wonder how many people are in my exact spot. Sitting in a basement with their family. Just trying to wait his out. Did they bring enough food and water? What about the people who didn't know, like my family did? They're desperate. So tired and hungry that they aren't putting in the energy to disguising themselves. Soon, will I see the true skin of these creatures? They're hungry. The creature who wants to kill me most has seen me. I'm sure it will stop at nothing to get me. Updates sure to come. Thank you for watching Reddit Central. Make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss any new videos. Feel free to share any similar stories in the comments below.